Greetings, everyone. I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're going to get into an energetic update, like an energy check-in. How are we feeling out there? It's been a little while since I've done a specific rune reading. I have a lot of big things in the works for this channel, so please continue to stay tuned. I hope you've enjoyed a lot of the shorts and other type of content that I've uploaded to this channel. Your Essential Practice is brought to you by youressentialpractice.com. Please visit the shop for details on different therapies that I do provide, and also rune sets and jewelry that you see on the channel, as well as many other sort of ceremonial practices. Without further ado, let's get into the rune reading. So what does that mean? What's the rune reading going to be? We're going to go over the 7 rune layout. Fingers work, yes. So the first runes are going to be the energetic past, the energetic now, and the energetic future. After that, we're going to go over our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, the best action taken for the outcome. We're also going to go over what we risk losing, and then our best possible outcome, or the most likely outcome for the rune reading. After which I'll draw a couple oracle cards. One deck is going to be the Soul's Journey oracle deck, and the other deck is going to be messages from the fairies. The fairies are also divinely guided creatures who love to assist us in our journeys. This is beautiful stuff. I will pull some tarot cards from the Runic Tarot. Details on the deck down below. And we're going to clarify the runes as we go along here too. After all of that, we're going to pull a chakra token and go over hand mudras and how we can meditate with different solfeggio frequencies at the end of the video. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and let's jump into the rune reading. I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on today's Divinely Guided Rune reading. We're using the Lapis Lazuli rune set here today. The first rune we have coming up is Right Hole. Right Hole is the rune of journey. It's a rune of movement. When we're looking at this rune, this is all about forced movement, right? It's more of a physical movement, change of house, spouse, or career. We can try to resist this energy, but Divine's been calling us to ride along with it. I don't know about you all, but when recently getting motivated might have been a little tricky for you. It's been a little tricky for me as well. A lot of self-love, a little bit of shadow work has been going into that. So this is beautiful if you've been doing a lot of your shadow work and self-improving and just getting motivated, reaching out to other energetic sources for that guidance so you could help ride along with these past energies a little bit better. Some of us might have had a shake-up, like we left our old job, our toxic friendships, our other relationships, like a work relationship or a spiritual partnership. Something didn't resonate with us, so we're called to ride along and remove those sorts of discordant energies from our lives. Moving forward into the energetic now, we have Sawilo. Sawilo is the sun rune. Now, the sun rune is all about the magnificence that the sun provides. It's the vitality. It's that like a Midas touch. It's a very lucky rune. It's the rune of success. So right now you're feeling very blessed, feeling like almost that things just fall into your lap a little bit easier. So a lot of this energetic work that you've been doing has been leading to your success of the now, being in the now. Just being present sometimes is a task for us. So when we're in the now, that's to be celebrated with the sun. The sun is also moving into greater periods of light into the springtime of the year here soon. We are past the midpoint of winter, and now we're getting into our spring season, where we're getting a little bit excited about these energies of the now and the teamwork and the blessings and really being thankful and moving forward into the energies. We have next in the energetic very near future, Theresos. Now, Theresos is Thor's hammer. It's also known as a giant or a thorn, but we'll go with Thor's hammer for this reading. Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, is that quick, decisive action, thorough action, action of the now. It doesn't matter what you're doing, right? And this took a little coaching for me too. I practice the medicine that I give, okay? So the Theresos energy, the energy of the very near future, this is getting into that consistent, committed, imperfect action, so to speak. But this is very exacting energy. This is like the lightning strike swiftness and the thorough energy that gets put to it. Now, Theresos, we can think of thorough, Theresos. All right, so Wilo-san, okay, we're coming in from this movement into this beautiful good fortune and being able to carry that energy into our action from channeling this energy from the sun. We moved up into the sun's energy, and now we can take this action. When we're viewing the glass from above, right, the glass is always full. So our perspectives may have been shifting recently. We might have been getting down on ourselves in the past year, and that's what caused this shakeup or this energetic wave to get you unstuck. And this action is going to lead to beautiful things, I believe. Let's get a rune for our, practices best taken for the best outcome. So our practices, our disciplines, all are leading to this rune called Yara. Now, Yara is symbolizing the year or the completion or the ending and changing from an ending into a beginning. Now, to create an ending is to create a beginning simultaneously. We're making this swift action, and this is also indicative. This is the rune of harvest. Now, this is an irreversible rune, so much like Sawilo. So we've had that beautiful sun blessing us and our action leading to this beautiful harvest energy. Now, the harvest energy is calling us to take into account, learn the lessons from the harvest. Did I plant the right seeds? Did I nourish them well enough? Did they get enough sun? All right, things like these are lessons that we could be taking into account. So this is a big growth and learning process. So right now you're being called to get into more learning. Your action taken for the best outcome anyway is to get into more learning. So with this action, it might not be that perfect action. Remember, I said consistent, committed, imperfect action, and that could be lessons learned from our actions taken here. So what do we risk, thoughts, feelings, and emotions? Where are they at here? So this is the rune Naldis. Naldis is like now this. They sound very similar. You can think of it like that. Now this. Oh, great, now this. This is another need, constraint, limitation, right? This is calling us to really focus our thoughts, feelings, and emotions on our needs, our limitations, our constraints. This is crossing Theresos, and this is right after this harvest. So this is beautiful energy to be in addressing your needs. This could be balancing the needs versus want aspects of self, of your spiritual path, of your discipline work, right? When you're learning these lessons after these thorough, swift actions, maybe you stepped on some toes. Maybe you need to remedy these things, apologize, and possibly retake some action here. However you look at this, Theresos is like that log crossing the path that needs to be addressed fully. And a lot like Theresos, this is thorough action that is also addressing things fully. The harvest is taking into account fully. So you're really stepping into owning whatever energy that you're reflecting, the energy that you're mirroring, the energy that you are shining out into the world. Remember, what we give out is what we also receive. moving into what we risk losing. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Guys, this is beautiful. Hagalaz. Okay, Hagalaz is the hail rune, opposite of the sun and crossing the sun. What do we risk losing is the hail. The sun is out. The hail is gone. The hail, Hagalaz, this is a natural disaster. What do we risk losing? So you could have a natural disaster, unintended eventuality. This isn't an if, this is a when. It's like the tower in the tarot. So when we're looking at Hagalaz, we can see this directly across from the sun, and just know that when we are in ownership of these energies, of all of this, we don't have to worry so much about that tower. And all that the tower would do is help us learn more lessons anyway, right? We all have the opportunity to build new towers at very crucial points in our lives. A lot of us right now have been really feeling like we're in a split and a divide, getting into like a timeline shift in the collective. So Hagalaz, Sawilo, crossing each other, it could be whatever you make of it. Literally, this is what we focus on, what we give energy towards, right? Where attention goes, energy flows. Whatever is being focused on is being amplified right now. This is huge. Also, during the Healer's Axis, please look up the Healer's Axis that got posted on January 1st of this year. So this is awesome stuff. If you don't know what the Healer's Axis is, it's the north and south nodes and the placements that they're in. Look at this beautiful rune of Kinaz coming up at the very end. This is awesome stuff, y'all. I've been embodying and learning lessons and traveling and experimenting with the rune Kinaz recently. Now, Kinaz is a beautiful rune because that's that torch. It's the light bearer. This is the light bringer. This is the way shower. You're on this beautiful journey from Raiho, right? You're riding along with these energetic waves, and you're showing people how. You're showing by example. The light that we illuminate the path for others also illuminates our own path. It has two meanings, right? Like a double-edged sword. Life is like a double-edged sword. I drew the Ace of Swords personally for myself this morning. It's beautiful. So Kinaz, this is great because it's not just lighting the path, showing the way, right? It's also practicing what we preach, taking our own medicine, right? Doing our own shadow work, healing ourselves, just embodying firmly our examples of what we would like to see in the world. Every religion, every belief in the world has a version of the golden rule. This is a lot like that. You're golden here in Sawilo. You're doing a lot of work with the sun, moving forward and creating this beautiful harvest. You're learning a lot of lessons and addressing your needs, constraints, limitations very swiftly as you do so. You risk losing this tower moment because it's all illuminated. Everything is laid out before you, so you know how to avoid and step around that tower moment. All right, and with this journey, you're going to continue manifesting. This Kinaz, the torch, is very big fire energy. This fire energy from this almost like a pentacle or earth energy. Kind of, it goes slow at first and it's gaining momentum. We're learning, and then we're going to be hitting the ground running here, manifesting and really creating our spiritual tribes, our peaceful homes, peaceful careers, whatever resonates with you. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, we're going to clarify the runes with some tarot cards. I know I said I've already pre-shuffled, but I really love this deck. I want to just show you and shuffle again and get some cards of clarity. Not quite like this, though. Thank you, Divine. You have a lot to say today, as we all do. We all have a lot of opinions that our ego likes to share, a lot of things that we believe we hold true, and we want to see others do the same thing, right? But how do we get that? How do we do that? We lead by example, right? We lead by example by doing our discipline work, being in our blessings, recognizing the blessings that we have in the now, so we can take those divinely guided action steps with swift and thorough accuracy, learning our lessons along the way and addressing our needs simultaneously. This is great, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to move the deck down here, and we're just going to pull up card from the top. All right, Raiho is clarified by the star. Going back to the well to rejuvenate, right? The star lights the way in the darkness. So riding along with the energetic waves, this is subtle energy. A star is very subtle energy, and often it's the strongest. It's how we rejuvenate, right, with the subtle energies and really healing from possibly moving on from these sort of energies of the way past, like leaving that toxic career, toxic relationship of whatever resonates with you. This is beautiful. Okay, moving into the sun. We are clarified with the Queen of Pentacles, balancing that divine feminine energy, holding your own truth, right? So the Queen of Pentacles is very much in her intuition. She is resolute in her divine communication and knows that she can embody the abundance, the intuition that she needs in the moment. This is a beautiful energy to embody while you are in Solilo right now, is this Queen of Pentacles energy. Moving forward, we have the Five of Cups with Theresas. Yeah, you might need to have some teamwork involved with this, right? See all these people celebrating around the table. This is like that energy, or excuse me, that's the Three of Cups. I apologize, not the Five of Cups. All right, I was going to say that almost the picture didn't fit with the Five of Cups. So with the Three of Cups, it's that familial nurturing energy, the emotional balance, that going to your spirit tribe, having that swift action. This could be a group process or a new spiritual partner or a new spouse, a new career. Regardless, it is to be celebrated. And okay, so there might be one other aspect that could be joining you on this. There might be two of you right now. Wait, there might be a third. All right, or maybe take that action towards a third. All right, so multiples of three are very blessed. Nikola Tesla is famously quoted for stating, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in multiples of 3, 6, and 9. These are beautiful energies to be in. This is a lot of partnership and a lot of nurturing energy along with that Theresa. So moving into the beautiful harvest of Yara. So Yara is, I'm going to move this here and put it right in dead center. So Yara is as the Two of Cups energy. So Two of Cups is that union. It's that learning those lessons, having that balance, right? The Two of Cups is a beautiful card in balanced emotions, that teamwork energy, all the loving energy, right? So this could be a friendship, this could be a romantic partnership, this could be a reciprocative energy. However we want to listen for these lessons and really maybe take an action and then wait for the lesson. Take another action, wait for the lesson. As long as we're addressing our needs, constraints, limitations, and we're going through this, right? In like a circle here in the upcoming energies, which is beautiful work to gain that balanced perspective, that emotional balance. Now, when we're working in our own work, like the best thing I can do for you is work on me. The best thing you can do for you is work on you. And when we're doing these things in a very personal way, we, without even knowing it, show it to our partners, and we create this beautiful reciprocative energy. This is awesome, everybody. Oops, I almost drew another rune. All right, so Theresas is very appropriately, Naldi's is very appropriately clarified by the King of Swords. King of Swords is like Herald Bluetooth, the uniter of clans, that awesome communication energy, the mental acumen to communicate on different levels and to unite. So remember when I said this is probably waiting for a third energy or another energy to add to the mix here. This balance is going to help with addressing those needs, constraints, limitations, and really getting you to communicate things a lot more effectively and clearly. So we're all on the same page. Remember, he united clans, Herald Bluetooth, right? So this is a very uniting type of energy in our needs. Maybe we've been really in our hearts, been yearning for more of that beautiful energy with our spiritual tribes, or maybe just exposing ourselves, your spiritual practitioners out there, exposing yourselves, getting it out there to the public. Getting yourself out there to the public is really tricky. It seems like the market's flooded with a whole bunch of false light out there, and everyone has an opinion. All we can really do is hold our own, practice the medicine that we preach, and just whoever it resonates to, they will hear the message. And it will come to fruition with that balanced energy. Let's see what Hagalaz is clarified with. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Now, it looks like he's surrounded, but there is a way out. Now, it is really interesting to notice that he's looking down. So he's not really seeing all around, but he knows that these swords, he maybe feels like they're around him. We can often feel like that when we're in a tower moment. So when we're not in that awesome Queen of Pentacles, beautiful energy, we can definitely, when we're operating in our ego, feel like we're trapped. Okay, that trapped feeling, you are not trapped. That is the system winning. Those are the conditionings from the 3D that we're evolving from. The Schumann resonance is raising. There's so many galactic signs out there, and the change of times that are going on right now. Half of us think this is the end of days. Half of us think this is the golden era. What part are you going to celebrate, and what part are you going to give energy to see it grow? Right? Whatever we give attention to is where the energy goes. Energy flows where attention goes. Remember that. So what we risk losing is that feeling of that being open with that communication. Right? So when we're not addressing these needs in healthy ways, when we're not taking nurturing actions and inviting and being open to the lessons in the process and balancing these energies, we can feel very trapped, okay? So definitely be in your Sawilo with the Queen of Pentacles. This is beautiful, everyone. This is so great. Okay. What we have for the outcome is temperance, transmuting energies. Temperance, okay, so I forget which deity this is off the top of my head, but she is the one that grows and plants the apples in Asgard, right? She can balance these energies of the doom and gloom and the after the coldness of winter, and lead to nurturing, using this to her advantage to nurture the plants, to have that beautiful sunshine. Look at this on the other side. The sun is poking up from the mountains, so it's clearing the day, and she is transmuting these energies. And this is really calling you to embody the temperance energy. This is like master alchemy energy, right? You are going to be in your true alchemy when you are practicing what you preach, leading by example, trailblazing the energy, showing people the way with your own success, with your own wisdom and lessons learned, right? It's not going to resonate for everybody. You're going to have some haters out there, but you're also going to have an abundant harvest here. and this beautiful trailblazing energy manifesting this alchemy from this journey you've been on. You're going from the star in the darkness and coming from almost a standstill from the past, and you moved to the well for healing. Right? You've fought off the dark monsters in your subconscious to move forward into transmuting in the most beautiful and elegant ways. This is great, everyone. All right, let's get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. Divine, please show us clearly a message of clarity do you have for the collective today for this beautiful energetic update, energetic check-in. What message of clarity do you have for the collective? This is a big reading, so I understand us taking our time to show us a card. But I am patient. I am diligent in my practice. I am working on me and leading by example. Please show us how we can embody these energies and move forward in divinely guided, healthy ways. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We have the card of happiness. I got to turn it around so I can read it. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Right? Follow your frick yeah. Follow that. If it isn't that, then it's a no. Or a wait. It's not a right now, I can tell you that. If it's not a yeah, if your soul doesn't sing to the sound of it, if your soul isn't happy with this, right, then it's a not right now. So this happiness is like that sunshine energy, the Queen of Pentacles, just knowing your intuition, being secure in yourself, having that beautiful balance as well in your happiness. This is great energy to be a part of. And look at that. You get to show everyone how happiness can help transmute and give true alchemy. All right, so let's read about that happiness card a little bit more. Again, happiness says that I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Before incarnating, your soul created a blueprint for you to follow in this physical dimension. The easiest way to chart this path is to follow your bliss. Life is full of choices and opportunities. Spirit, in its infinite wisdom, has given you the emotion of happiness to guide you. The signposts are always there, but you have to acknowledge them and have the courage to follow them. As you hold this card, or as you see this card rather, do you feel that you are living a life of happiness? In what areas are your happiness lacking? It may be time to be truthful with your soul self. Listen to its language and intuit if there is someone or a scenario holding you back from experiencing complete happiness. Even though it may be painful to admit, you need to be completely truthful. Be mindful of how happiness will affect every aspect of your own path. Also, intuit if there is someone else in your life who needs to be brought into awareness of happiness. Right, I was called recently as a reminder, along with my spiritual group, we're just saying to each other, like, I'll give them encouragement, like, hey, you just did this. Please celebrate yourself. They're like, hey, that's a good reminder. And then they'll turn it back on me. And they'll say, hey, you just did that. So celebrate yourself too. I'm like, that's a good reminder. I totally forgot. I'm going to go do some mirror work and thank myself right now. So it's beautiful reciprocative energy, everyone, when we're in that. Don't be afraid to bring it up. They'll probably be thankful you did. Others will want to learn from you, and whether you admit it or not, you can be their teacher. If you're filled with love and compassion, not only do you bring happiness into your life, but you lead others by example. Y'all, I can't make this up. Be the light. Lead others by example. Be the light. Kinas. Yeah. All right. Awesome stuff. Let's get a message of clarity from the fairies. Fairies are divinely guided creatures who love to assist us in our journeys as well. So fairies, please show us clearly what message of clarity you have for us today for today's divinely guided rune reading for the collective. This beautiful, huge, energetic checkup. Birthday. Interesting. A significant birthday holds the answers to your question. A significant birthday holds the answers to your question. Let's read more about that card. Incidentally, my granddaughter's birthday is coming up very soon after the recording and publishing of this rune reading. So that's an interesting message for me as well. So like I said, I do practice the energies that I give as well. Again, a reminder for this card says a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. You drew this card because your birthday or the birth date of a significant person in your life is pivotal to answering your question. Perhaps you'll meet someone special at a birthday party, or a departed loved one in heaven is celebrating your birthday or their own. This card could also signify that the event you desire will occur by your next birthday. Trust your first thought or feelings as the specific meaning of this card, as to the specific meaning of this card for you, rather. It is a powerful message. Additional meanings for this card are news of a pregnancy is coming, or heaven is helping someone who has recently had a birthday or whose birthday is imminent. Or another message is you'll receive a special gift soon. Another one is give yourself the present that you desire. Treat yourself. If you didn't get that I'm recording this on Valentine's Day. If you didn't get that Valentine's Day gift you wanted, treat yourself. Give that self, give yourself some love. You didn't get it from anyone else? Definitely give it to yourself. Don't go looking outside for the answers or for the loving energy when it should be in you all along. Another meaning is you'll encounter a positive sign about an upcoming birth. And finally, expect the birth of a new business or project. Gosh, I really hope a lot of the members of my spirit tribe are going to watch this because I think this is going to resonate with quite a few. All right. Message of clarity from the chakra tokens is getting into that throat chakra work. A lot of this has been collectively healing our throat chakras. A lot of the rune readings that I've been doing from the past, even right before the first of the year, have even, and even the collective one that I did with Soul Explanation Tarot at the beginning of the year, to look that up as a collaboration reading, rune and tarot reading. That was a lot of throat chakra work in there as well. The collective is definitely being called to embody their throat chakra. Now, this is coming out of Aquarius season, but that Pluto and Aquarius energy, very huge. Anywhere Aquarius is in your chart, really, this is calling us to voice up, really speak up, tell someone the way you feel about them, or tell yourself that you love yourself. Tell yourself that you are free. Do a declaration of sovereignty. By the way, I have a declaration of sovereignty and cord cutting sort of video here on the channel here as well. So that also has a self-affirmation prayer at the end. Beautiful. I highly recommend if you're trying to cut ties from an energetic source, that is a beautiful video to watch about 3 times a day for about a week. All right, getting into that habit 21 times, right? Creates that repetition. It wires those neurons together. So the throat chakra is located at the center of the neck, and it's your expression center. If you're someone who is shy, has difficulty expressing themselves, or is arrogant, then you're showing signs of a blocked throat chakra. Listen to the solfeggio frequency of 741 hertz to achieve balance. Once you've opened your throat chakra, you'll speak your truth, express yourself clearly, and listen to your intuition better. Okay, the throat chakra color is blue. It can also be turquoise or black, but definitely I go with the light blue colors. That's more of a healing, uplifting, mood lifting sort of energy. The mantra for it is HAM, H-A-M. And here's how the mudra goes. We're starting off in the prayer position, and we're going to bring our knuckles in and do this. We're locking the thumb and the pinky together, make that unbreakable chain, and we're closing our wrist down. So this is kind of what it looks like. I'm reaching a little bit so you can't see it super well. So I'll do it over here again. Remember the thing that here's the church, here's the steeple, right? Open the doors and see all the people. It's kind of like that. If you're going down and you have some pain, right? You're probably starting way up here on the knuckles. You might want to go down another space or another knuckle, right? Where you'll have a little less discomfort. Just closing those palms down together, and then we're locking the pinky, or excuse me, the index and the thumb together, and we're holding it in front of our throat. The 741 hertz solfeggio frequency playing, the mantra hum, that beautiful blue light emanating from our throat chakra as we declare, I am free, or hum. Either way is really healing for the throat chakra, expressing your truth and being divinely guided in the process. Like I said, that intuition center. If you would like a personal rune reading from me, I have those available on my shop at youressentialpractice.com, links below. Also for my social media, you can email me any questions that you like, spiritual guidance, therapies that I offer, rune sets, custom work also available there. All right, beautiful, huge rune reading and tarot reading here, y'all. Let happiness be your guide in addressing your needs. Look out for that birthday kind of energy, the birth process, the beginning processes of things, or that significant birthday. Remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And definitely do let me know in the comments how this is working out for you as you move along through these energies. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.